What's up YouTube, Puzzled Cuber here. Today I have a video about learning how to do F2L. F2L stands for first two layers, which is the goal of this, to get the first two layers in one step. It comes right after you complete the cross, so in this case I have the cross done. And how you start out doing the F2L is you find an edge piece. So in this, that would go in the so-called middle layer. So in this case I found one right here. This red and green one, and I have to find the corresponding corner that goes with it. So in that case, it would be this corner. So I lined the edge piece up with the corresponding color, so red and red, and then I turn the front layer to the side that is opposite of this color. So since this color is green, we wouldn't turn it to green, we would turn it to blue, since that is opposite, and then we can rotate this piece over. So now that it's lined up, we have a 1x2 block, and then put it back into the top layer, and then to insert it, just get it, move it away from where you want it to go. So hide the piece, do an F prime, just like that, reinsert the piece, and then do an F. And then just like that, you have 1 out of 4 done for F2L. Alright, now to do the next one. In this case, we're going to do green and orange, and the corner's right on top of it. So all the pieces we need are right here, and it's going to, this 1x2 block is going to go right here, but we need to switch this because right now they're not lined up correctly. So to do that, we have to put it into the top layer. So I'm going to do an R and then a U prime and then R prime to put that back. So now the pieces are right here. We need to separate them so then we can re-put them back together the correct way. So to do that is line the corner up on the side on top of a already done F2L pair, just like this, and then depending on which side is done, so if it was this side was already done, say the side was done, we'd do it to this side, and vice versa. So since neither side is done, it doesn't matter, but we're going to do it this way. So what you're going to do is you're going to do an R prime to hide this, do a U prime, actually that would be a U, to separate the two, do an R to fix it, and now we have the two separate pieces, and now we can reinsert them by lining the orange up with the orange, so the orange edge piece with the orange center, and since it has green on top, we have to move it to the opposite color of green, which is blue, right there. And now we have to insert it, and this time, since it's the opposite way, you do a U, then F, then a U prime, then an F prime. Just like that. Now for the last two, this is where things tend to get a little bit tricky because you can mess up these pairs if you do these pairs wrong. So we're going to find another edge piece. In this case we have the red and blue and white corner piece, which would go right here. So now we have to find its matching edge piece, which is right here actually. So to get this in the top layer, you do an L prime, and then an U prime, and then an L, and it's in the top layer. Now to insert it, actually one thing before that is, since this white piece is not facing up, the white has to be facing up in order for it to work. So we're going to have to make the white piece facing up, and to do that we turn the cube, the layer, just like this, and now we have to make sure that this side that it is on top of is not solved. So in this case it isn't solved. So we do a L prime, and then a U, and then an L. Now they're together, so now we have to separate them. Just like that. Now to join the pair together and insert them into this slot, it's already lined up, and since it has blue on top, this piece needs to go right here, just like that. Now that piece is inserted. Now for the last one. Luckily for us, these two are already separated and the white piece is facing up, so all we have to do is line it up, and since it has orange on top, we have to move it to the red side, just like this, and then line them up to make the 1x2 block, reinsert it, hide the layer, bring this layer up, reinsert it, just like that. Now the F2L is solved. There is another case, however, when the piece is down in the D layer. To get it up, all you have to do is just like that. So to get it up is in R, U, R prime, and then you have the piece up. So in this case, we'd have to separate these two to solve it. Just like that. Since this has blue, we have to line it up with the blue side. And since it has orange on top, we have to move it to the opposite color of orange, which is in this case red. Right here, line this piece up, put it in the top layer, and now to insert it right here. So in this case, we just have to do an R, U prime, R prime, and now to insert it. And now for the rest of them. So that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like a little bit faster. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe.